Drink that eggnog. You may as well pour it in a Ziploc bag and tape it to your thighs.
My dad said to me at the dinner table. Instantly, my sister started giggling and didn't even try to hide it, and my mom looked at me with pity. It was Christmas Eve, and I had prepared for this moment for months. You see, I only visit my family once a year, and they always fat shame me because I grew up in a family of naturally thin people. My dad always called me the big pasty thing, while my younger sister was his little princess. This year, I wanted to prove to him I wasn't fat. I wasn't the big pasty thing anymore. That's why for the past 3 months, I only ate broccoli and chicken, and I pushed myself through hours of grueling cardio workouts every morning. I dropped 11 pounds. It wasn't much, but I was proud and gained new confidence. So when the big day came, when my family would see me again, I was full of hope. I had picked out my favorite blouse for that day, yet the first thing my mom said when she saw me, "Oh, seems like they're feeding you well over there on the West Coast." Nobody even noticed how I lost weight. Not a single member of my family appreciated the sacrifices I made. All the hard work for nothing. It wasn't fair. Why is it so easy for them to stay thin even though they eat cookies, burgers, fries, and ice cream? While I can't lose weight even on the strictest chicken and broccoli diet, even combined with grueling daily cardio workouts. I loved my mom's delicious homemade eggnog, so I wanted to soothe my soul with it, and I was about to take a sip, my dad yelled,
"Hey, big pasty thing, don't drink that eggnog. You may as well pour it in a Ziploc bag and tape it to your thighs."
Everyone was quiet, and all eyes were on me. Mom, Dad, my younger sister, her husband, and the kids. Normally, they would be laughing, but they knew he had gone too far. I burst into tears, ran from the dinner table, and locked myself in the bathroom. I looked in the mirror, disgusted at my reflection with my ugly cry face on, and I took a step back to be able to see my body from top to bottom. I realized my blouse was squeezing tight around my hips and belly. I could see the fat flaps hanging over my bra. I reflected on the roller coaster of the last 5 years. I knew I was 63 pounds overweight, but I tried all the diets out there to get rid of it. Keto, vegan, Atkins, paleo, Mediterranean, Weight Watchers. I jogged every morning even though my joints ached. I did push-ups, squats, sit-ups. I ate a healthy breakfast, eggs, oatmeal, berries, and for dinner, chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. But the scale never moved, at least not in the right direction. This was a breaking point for me, but I'm grateful it happened because it led me to discover a forbidden chocolate-light fruit from the West African rainforest that instantly kills food cravings and helped me lose 63 pounds of ugly fat. I also discovered the real underlying reason why I couldn't lose weight. It was because one of my organs was out of whack, and it was not my thyroid, my adrenal glands, or my gut, like so many doctors or weight loss gurus want you to believe. In fact, it's an organ most so-called experts don't even consider an organ. It completely flies under the radar. Yet, when you restore the natural balance of this organ that hold the secret to fat loss with one simple squeeze that puts all fat cells into release mode, the fat flows right out of your hips, thighs, belly, and back, never to be seen again. When I first heard of this technique, a technique the indigenous people of the West African rainforest have been using for centuries to remain fit and slender at any age, I was skeptical. But when I tried it myself, this surprisingly simple squeeze would switch all my fat cells into release mode and instantly kill my cravings and help me lose 63 pounds of ugly fat. And a university study has shown it increased fat burning by 1,800% in only 10 weeks. Plus, it has helped thousands of men and women in the U.S. shed their unwanted body fat. First, Patricia, 43 years young, from Miami, Florida. I've been thin all my life, but I had 3 kids and gained more and more weight during each pregnancy. In total, 54 pounds. Now I've lost all those pounds. I feel fabulous and I'm wearing cute dresses again and getting attention like in my younger years. Oh, and something happened that I didn't expect. The brain fog I've been suffering from for years just went away and I'm sharper than ever. Next up is Sean, 69, from Des Moines, Iowa. I'm a retired firefighter and have 3 kids and 4 grandkids and can outrun and outwork all of them. I lost 36 pounds and the other day, just for giggles, I put my old wrestling gear from college on. Man, I looked fit and my wife loved it. Last but not least, Linda from San Diego, California. I've been chubby all my life and tried every trendy diet over the past 25 plus years. Especially out here on the West Coast with the beach culture, there is so much pressure to look fit. Nothing worked until I started following this simple ritual. I dropped 7 pounds the first week. It's been 6 months since then, and I've lost a staggering 49 pounds of ugly fat. I'm a changed woman, and I found this self-esteem I never thought I had. And that's not all. My husband, who seemed to have lost interest after our second child, now can't keep his hands off me. If I only knew about this solution sooner. A life full of energy with a flat tummy, and without ugly fat around your hips, butt, and thighs is within reach. So no matter if you're a man or a woman, whether you're 30, 50, or 70 years old, no matter how long you've been trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to lose 10 pounds or 100 pounds, and no matter where you're at with your health right now, keep watching to learn the real reason why you can't lose weight and how to switch all your fat cells into release mode with the simple squeeze and instantly kill your cravings and burn 1,800% more fat. Hi, my name is Laura Johnson. I'm 41 years old and live in a small town near Portland, Washington with my husband and my 2 beautiful sons. And I want you to know from the start that I'm not a doctor, nor a professional nutritionist or weight loss guru. I am a normal woman from the Northwest, and I am proud to say I've worked as a nurse for my entire adult life. At my job, I've taken care of patients with diabetes, heart problems, lung problems, digestive problems, you name it. And over the years, I've realized that there's one thing that nearly all of my patients had in common. They were all obese. Being on the heavier side myself, and especially after gaining weight during my first pregnancy, I promised myself that after I had given birth to my baby boy, I would lose every single pound of fat and get my slender figure back that I had in high school. Little did I know how tough that would be. I followed the same diet we would give patients at the hospital. That meant strict caloric restriction. Plain oatmeal in the morning, a salad for lunch, and for dinner, chicken, broccoli, and brown rice. I would also go jogging for 30 minutes every morning before anyone else was up, followed by a circuit of push-ups, squats, and sit-ups. Now, the first time around, I managed to lose some of that weight. But after my second pregnancy, things changed. I followed the same strict protocol, but what had worked before didn't work anymore. I was so frustrated and even asked the doctors for help. I tried everything. My husband and I spent our hard-earned money on a gym membership, home gym equipment, meal plan deliveries. I worked with a personal trainer and we measured everything from calories over to my BMI and body fat percentage and got the most personalized solutions, yet none of it worked. The scale wouldn't budge. Quite the opposite happened. After every failed attempt at losing my belly fat, I would go through a period of depression. I was so burned out, I completely let myself go, even if only for a short period, and have some ice cream and chocolate and put all the weight back on, and then some. So 2 years ago, we flew from Portland, Oregon to Florida for Christmas to see my family. We would see them only once a year, and I would always dread it. Because my entire life growing up, my younger sister was always the pretty little girl, and I was the opposite. And my dad would let me know. He'd tell me,
Why in the crap are you eating that? You don't